Hi, in this video, we're going to create a coding program doing the while, just demonstrate the while statement we explained earlier. I'm going to create a program, a small program, and I'm going to call it like using while statement, while loop. There you go. And you can call it any name you want. Yeah, so that's been created. Of course, as typical, here I need to change this one is in here, and of course include string, of course. That's typical using namespace std. Of course, int main is typical program. Just what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put in here. Last statement systems. Of course, false. Null. Forget semicolon here, and of course return 0. That's the typical program in here. Now, to demonstrate the while loop, first of all, as I said, we have 3 steps. First of all, initialize or start the starting point. First, initialize the value. So like that for int, for instance, n equal say 2, for instance. Then start the loop using while statement. So while you open bracket boolean. So of course the variable is n. So n, if it's less than, for instance, any value was n equal less than or equal, for instance, 7 in here. Of course, you're in brackets. Make sure the last statement is to the increase or decrease within the loop. Let me say, for instance, say out something like that. Then put value of n is this. I say n, and then we give a new line and l. It is. So finish that or any statements you have. The last statements you need to do is for the increment or a decrement. Increment, it is. You can say, for instance, n equal, as I say, n plus 1, or you can say n plus plus is the same things in here, or you can say n plus equal 1 is exactly the same things. So we're going to do the long one is n plus 1. There it is. And of course, in here, I'm going to just put a statement. I'm going to say cout, say outside the loop. Something like that. There you go. There it is. I run the program now. All it's gonna do n start 2. If you notice here, n is equal to. So while, and here this is the increment, by the way. Just let me put this one. Increase. There it is. N what variable, and here so 3 parts. Initialize the boolean and increase or decrease in here. Look at this one, n equal 2, while n less than or equal 7, which is 2. So it's going to come in here. See out value of n is, the first value is going to be equal to 2. And then it's going to increase it by 1. Okay, that's going to be 3. It's going to come back in here. Of course, it's going to come back in here and say, this is that true, because this is a 3. This, of course, is true. So it's going to print a 3. And this is going to increase 4, 5, 6. It's going to print them until it comes 7. When it's 7, of course, this is true. It's going to say value of n is 7. This is going to be 8. When it comes in here, of course, this is false. So it's going to jump in here and says outside the loop. Here we run this program. And here, this is very simple while statements in here. And it's taking a bit of time just to build the project, or to build the program itself and to execute it. It's loading. There it is. Hopefully, come on, it's take time. There it is. If you notice, if you look in here, it says value of n is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and say there's outside the loop. Look in here, value of n. As far as whenever this is true, here it is. Value of n, so its value is going to be 2, increased by 1, so it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If we do this one, for instance, look at this one, if it's 2, if I do the increment by 2, what's going to happen here? Look at this one here. As I do the increment by 2, what's that going to give me? So it's going to be 2. Here it is. So it's 2. I'm going to add 2. 2 is going to be 4. Still true. Here it is. So it's going to be 2, 4, and then 6 is true. And then 8, which is 4. So it's going to be 2, 4, and 6. Then outside the loop. Then put in here just statements in here. See out. It is L. There you go. And run the program. Look at this one. It's going to give me 2, 4, 6, and then outside the loop. There it is. It says 2, 4, 6 because n is 2. Increment by 2. So it's 2. The increment by 2 is going to be 4. It's going to come in here as true. Then this is going to be 6 as true. But then by 2 is going to be 8. This is false, so it's going to jump out. And this statement is going to be executed then. Sometimes, not always, these values get executed. Assume, here it is, if I make, for instance, n equal to 12, here it is, 12. Run the program. What's the output here? Of course, it's 12. Is this true? This is absolutely going to be false because 12 is greater than 7. What's going to happen? It's going to jump straight away, and all it's going to do is just print outside the loop. With this program, just print the outside the loop. Look at this one here. And it is just outside the loop because straight away is the value is false. Again, is in here, for instance, sometimes if you look at this one in here and say this is 2, for instance, and you see this is minus, look at this one, minus, I'm sorry, minus 1 or minus 2 is the same, right? Minus 1 or minus 2 with minus 1. What's the output here? This is going to be, if you look at this one, this is going to be infinite because while n, this is 2, so yes, it's going to print 2, and then this is going to be 2 minus 1 is 1, and then it's going to, then 1 is true, because this is going to go down, decrease, this value is being decreased. If you look at this one, decrease, n, but if it's n, in that case, look at n, is going to be always less than 7. So there's going to be an infinite, they call it infinite loop. If I run the program, so it's going to be infinite loop anyway. Look at the values here. You see it's infinite loop because it's going to change negative. Can you see it? It's moving and never is going to stop. So this is Control C. There it is. And I stop the program. I say just continue. There it is. And of course the program causing problems in here. And this is quick for while statement. I'm going to do another tutorial for this one for another video. Thank you very much, and I hope that's make sense to you. Should you have any problem with understanding the while, how to use while statements, please let me know. Thank you very much.